Hey, and how's it going, YouTube? Thank you for dropping by. Hope you're doing well. We're continuing with these Endless Zone Zero agent stories for Lycon. Uh, True heroes are always behind the scene. Part 2. Appreciate you. Hit the bell icon, like, and subscribe button if you would so kindly do me that favor. And let's get started, like I said. A few days later, you meet up with Lycon at the coffee shop in Lumina Square as you agreed earlier. Regarding the Mockingbird incident from before, I've conducted a preliminary investigation. It seems as though this organization is deliberately trying to get close with Miss Lilac after all. They're definitely up to something. That's right. The true intentions of these people remain unclear. However, I've already prepared my bait. Perhaps a big fish will take the bite soon. I added a word there that wasn't there. Sorry about that. I do that sometimes. Actually, there's one more thing that I'd like to discuss with you. If it's not too much to ask, could you spare some time around this time tomorrow? I have some doubts about this case that I hope we can clear up together. Of course. Wonderful, then I'll be waiting for you at Lumina Square this time tomorrow. So are we just killing time? Alright, yeah, cool. The next day, Wise heads to Lumina Square and he immediately spots Lycon in the crowd. He steps forward and stands on his tiptoes to pat Lycon on the back.
Ah, you are very punctual. I wanted to discuss with you that recently Miss Lilac has been acting rather strange. While she usually frequents the bookstore, recently she has been going to the noodle shop instead.
What's wrong with the noodle shop? Noodles are
Maybe
pretty
she's
good.
hungry, bro. You
I
got her reading
apologize.
books all day,
I
brain
have
power,
no
you know?
bias against noodles. What I mean is, Miss Lilac's least favorite food is noodles. She even said, noodles being the protag's favorite food, that's so last year. It's a new year now. Have some creativity.
Lilac seems to be quite the comic nerd.
In addition, according to what her chauffeur and bodyguard said, she even skipped her extra classes today. This is completely unprecedented. Miss Lilac has always been well behaved and never skips classes. Even in her free time, she spends it almost entirely reading comics.
I mean, kids get older, they start acting out. They do things, they get friends, they break out of patterns. But also, maybe she's just trying to be a criminal and we don't know. Because she just tried to rob her mom in the last story. So, yeah, it could be a rebellious phase.
Maybe Lilac is going through a rebellious phase.
I thought Miss Lilac's rebellion is already expressed through the way she speaks. In any case, in order to ensure that there are no potential threats to her safety, I wish to do some investigating at the places she frequents. If I could be so bold as to ask you to accompany me, I believe you are likely more familiar with Lumina Square than I am.
I mean, I
Sure.
guess
Lumina
we
Square
doing
is
an
quite the
escort
Since
mission.
you are
That's
indeed quite familiar with the location,
that's a first.
I was wise to ask for your help. Yes. There was something else I wish to discuss with you. May I call you Master while investigating, just in case? I believe using this to cover our identities will be more convenient for us.
I mean, I guess so. He is a butler.
Thank you for your cooperation. Then, let us begin at the noodle shop.
Imagine your butler just rolls up and starts kicking people in the face, because that's basically what this dude is. Like that, your butler can serve you tea and whoop someone's ass. He's basically this universe's Alfred. That's you, Wise. Are you free right now? Well, sorry, I'm in the middle of something right now, and there's a stream of customers queuing out the door. We've been short-staffed at the shop recently, and the part-time kids aren't always able to come in. Besides making all the noodles, I have to serve all the diners too. Some people take an eternity just to order. I'm swamped here. Uh, would it make things more efficient if you were to know in advance what each customer in the queue wished to order? Of course it would. If I could get all their orders in advance, then I could really focus on the noodles. I see. I have a proposal to address for this problem. You can judge for yourself if it's appropriate. With your assent, we could sign a temporary contract. I can help your diners about their preferences. give them some appropriate suggestions, and summarize everything into a table for your per usual. Of course, I won't be requiring any form of compensation. I just hope that you can take the time to answer a few questions once you're less busy. Bro, it, couldn't you just say, I'll help you, you help me? You had to put it into fucking a whole poem almost. Bro, I was wondering where this was going for a moment. Say so wise, and I'll leave things with you. Alright. I don't gotta remember all these orders, right? It's the wolf that's gonna remember them. I think a white bowl is better. Wow, the Thyron attendant, he looks so suave. Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. May I ask, what appeals to your taste? My taste? That's a little direct, isn't it? I like 'em hot and arrogant, but also into fur. Hey, yo! Ma'am, we was asking you about food. Unless you looking at this man and you like he is food, because then that takes this to a whole different like place. But all right, I didn't explain myself clearly enough. What I meant to say is, how do you like your noodles? Oh, in that case, I like sweet noodles. Yeah, wow. Um, what's funnier is I think she's the employee from the video store, so that's gonna be an awkward conversation to have after this. Master, based on this diner's description, I have identified their main request: white bowl, preferably on the sweeter side. Is there anything you could suggest? Uh, white bowl pumpkin noodles, actually. Not bad. Exactly how I like it. By the way, do you mind if I watch the attendant while I eat? They go really well together. Hey, yo, ma'am. You good? I don't think that's a good idea. It'll affect the running of the store. That's too bad. For a second there, I thought the noodles on the menu had turned into a high-end ribeye steak. Yo, if ain't this is an excited diner? Nah, she's the thirsty diner. I've got one last question for you. May I please pet your tail? Uh, the tail has a different price tag, bro. I haven't heard that one before. Look, thanks, but the tail's off limits. Bro, that they need to change her name from excited to thirsty because yo, she was all right. She was out here fucking take me, but Wolfman ready. Jesus. Look at this crowd. How long are we going to be waiting for? Is it really that hard to get a bite to eat around here? Good day. Our restaurant provides a menu service that matches you with dishes that suit your needs to increase efficiency. Excuse me, how do you like your noodles? You mean flavor? Well, of course it's got to be spicy noodles. Without chili, it's like an ethereal without a hollow. It's not natural. That's it. That's a good comparison, I guess. I'm sorry, but the noodles aren't that spicy. Do exist. All right. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm probably gonna skip this anyway. So yeah, I'm just gonna speed through this because I'm a big advance. All right. All right. Yes, we have a tyrant. Looks like you gathered a lot more information about Lilac. Discuss with the Lycon. All right.
I did not expect Miss Lilac would actually work here part-time. Logically speaking, she should not lack pocket money to spend.
Oh, so
Unless
she's been working a part-time job.
perhaps she's saving
Well, that's
up to
less
purchase something
suspicious.
particularly expensive.
Is it possible that Lilac wants to instead buy that painting she was going to steal?
As expected of a great proxy such as yourself, you came to this conclusion immediately as well. Lilac's parents have been planning to sell a batch of paintings recently. That painting is amongst them, and I hear it was reserved a couple of days ago. But that painting is not cheap. If I had to guess, I'd say it costs about...
Khan uses his hand to convey an impossibly large number. What?
Wait a second. How much? Could someone her age really afford something like that?
Well, in terms of material wealth, my employer is indeed quite affluent.
Material wealth? Is there another kind of wealth?
Miss Lilac's parents are usually exceptionally busy and are unable to spend time with her. However, they are very strict and expect the best from her. No matter what she's doing, she usually has a chauffeur or bodyguards to accompany her. Well, excuse me, monitor her actions would be a more apt way to put it. Every day after school, Miss Lilac also has endless extracurricular and supplementary classes to attend.
Oh,
She
so
may
she's
have
basically just a
material
rich
wealth.
latchkey baby.
Is she truly happy? I've been
Like
wondering
she
ever
goes to
since I took over
school, she
attending
goes to
duties for this
home. Her
household.
parents really don't
Perhaps I
aren't
haven't
like
exactly
there
why Miss
yet or
Lilac spends so
around,
much
so
time with
she's
her
just chilling with the
clerks.
butlers and
At the
latches
very least, in the world of
the
comic
door.
book
You know.
fiction, she is free.
That's
You
problematic
really
as
are a
shit. But
good
you know,
person.
we grew up in a
If
generation of
I
latchkey babies. I think I was one of them too.
I
Like
may not
shit, me and
be
my
how you
sister,
think I am.
we had to put the
Someone
latchkey on
once
the
told
door
me that
sometimes while
family
we
is
was
an
just chilling at home
everlasting,
waiting for mom and
irrevocable
dad to get home.
curse
It'd
placed
be
upon
like
a
that.
person. No matter how much you grow, no matter where you go,
Especially when
that
you grow up in a city.
curse will forever follow you like a shadow. When you fall to rock bottom or climb to your peak, it will appear, turning you back into that helpless, powerless child who can do nothing but hide in the closet and weep. Perhaps it is because I have never known the feeling of being bonded to someone through blood, but I've always believed that family should not be a curse, as they had told me.
Family can be full of warmth. There to support you every step of the way.
It seems you and your kin are quite close. I am sincerely happy to know that. I believe Lilac chose to work part-time due to her family as well. Perhaps her savings are just short of being able to afford the painting, and she does not wish to ask her parents for help. Or perhaps she simply wants to obtain something through the efforts of her own two hands. However, what I'm most worried about is that if Miss Lilac did manage to buy the painting, it would then follow that she would meet with members of Mockingbird. If this were so, she may end up in danger. So, may I be so bold as to ask you to accompany me to another location? Once we are there, I should be able to confirm where exactly that painting will end up.
After talking with the suspicious merchant, you give Lycon a wink. Lycon instantly understands, and the two of us walk to a remote area together.
You seem to have something about which you would like to inquire. Please, go ahead.
What exactly is your line of work?
As you can see, I am merely a normal attendant. I understand your confusion. However, this concerns my past. It also concerns my nemesis.
I see. You haven't said anything yet, but I think I get it.
Indeed. They are memories I would rather not bring up. In any case, that past is not pleasant.
You can't tell us anything? I kind of want to hear it now.
This nemesis and I, we once worked together. That is the reason I once had dealings with these intermediaries. Many of them are so cunning they will take advantage of any weaknesses they perceive. It takes patience and effort to deal with them. If you ever come across such merchants in the future, please be careful and do not give your trust lightly. Seeing as Miss Lilac has already obtained the painting, she must be meeting with the people from Mockingbird soon. We must stop her before that happens. She should have just finished with her supplementary classes. Let's head over and take a look.
Alright, head to the cram school and talk with the students. So she really went out of her way to buy an expensive painting that she tried to steal. That's excessive. Let us run. So, like, yo, shit. I was just alright. Having him run alongside for Lycon a long time, you're already out of breath while Lycon remains as composed as ever. You inadvertently catch his eye and sense he's hesitating as if wanting to suggest carrying you. Luckily, you managed to catch up to Lilac before that. Nah, ain't no way. I'm sorry, I'm a grown man. Ain't no way I'm having another grown man pick me up off my feet. Get out of here.
Miss Lilac, please, we have no ill intentions, and I do not agree with what those other students said about you. I merely want to warn you that Mockingbird is suspicious. It is possible you may encounter danger if you go.
Even if I'm in danger, it doesn't concern you. In the end, you're just an attendant that my parents hired. Why are you trying to stick your nose into everything? In any case, you're
Damn,
probably
kid,
just
that's
like
rude.
those other people. You must think I'm a freak, just like they do. Well, I'm so sorry that you're forced to take care of someone who only causes trouble, who no one loves, who's edgy and delusional like me.
I've never thought that. Miss Lilac, you are a respectable, important employer of Victoria Housekeeping. We would never treat someone like yourself with such utter disrespect.
But you weren't even willing to listen to what I said.
My most sincere apologies. My knowledge is lacking. I have yet to better understand popular subcultures, such as what being edgy truly means. I shall make sure to take lessons and educate myself on it.
Is there really a need to take lessons on being edgy?
It doesn't matter anymore. This is all just the price I need to pay to become a companion of justice. I bought the painting so I can finally meet with them. The people at Mockingbird told me that I'm the most promising recruit yet. I will join them and become
You
a
are the most
companion of
promising recruit
justice.
because they're gonna
You
use you
can
to get your
accept
to
me.
your family's money. Oh my
I
goodness,
appreciate
I
it.
just figured it out before
If
they
that is
did.
your wish, I will not stop you. I will help you fulfill
Some
it.
Scooby-Doo type shit right now.
I'm meeting with Mockingbird at the Ballet Twins at this time tomorrow. You know, I can in fact do this by myself. I don't need you. I've got a carrot and I've prepared weapons to deal with the ethereals. So, I don't care if you come or not. It's up to you.
I like leaves. Oh
My
goodness.
apologies. I have brought shame upon
She's gonna try to
myself
go into one of those
by
hollows by
making Miss
herself, isn't
Lilac
she?
feel uncomfortable. I have failed in my duties as an attendant.
Are you really going to do this? To help grant Lilac her wish?
Yes, I will. However, the wish I will help her fulfill is what her heart truly desires. If I'm correct in my suspicions, she doesn't simply wish to join Mockingbird. That is only what's on the surface. She has other needs, emotional needs, that are truly what she seeks to fulfill. The fish has taken the bait.
By fish, you mean?
That organization calling itself Mockingbird has contacted me. Master Proxy, may I ask you for a favor? Please, this is something only you can do.
Alright, and we're back doing the third part in Lycon's agent story. I appreciate you dropping by. We're gonna get started now. Yep. Not long after Lycon's invitation arrives, like he promised, Lilac has sent the exact location where she will be meeting with the organization. I'm afraid we'll have to face Mockingbird head on. It'll be alright, I'm not afraid of them. Please don't worry, I'm confident that I will defeat them. But aside from that, I'll be counting on you for that other business. Yeah, I'm good to go. Appreciate your help. I'll have to make some preparations. I will notify you once everything is taken care of. I hope everything goes well. Alright, you discuss the secret plan with Lycon. Shortly after you return to the video store, Lycon contacts you. What up, yo? Master Proxy, everything is ready, and I am already in position near the target hollow. Awaiting further instructions, Master Proxy. One moment, please. Thank you, I'll be waiting for your arrival. Alright, yeah, so we're diving into the hollow with... Yep, we're diving into the hollow with Lycon. Okay. Liars and traitors. Lycon... We're gonna add the rest of Victoria housekeeping that I have access to here. They won't pop up in the story, but I could use them for the combat purpose. Alright, let's go. Yep, that doesn't matter that they're low level. We'll be alright.
The way is blocked. Let's keep going up the stairs.
Alright, we're in Ballet Twins, and we're basically gonna try to stop Lilac, or intercept Lilac's meeting with the criminal group Mockingbird. So Lycon basically set up a whole plot to get us in here, or to like dive into the hollow to go after Miss Lilac, and we're basically, you know, we're the little bunny guy that assists him. So nice. Nice. Boost. Kick him. There we go. Don't let me go. Alright. They hit me. Alright. Let's take care of these little fuggers.
Go now, child.
Nice. Let's go. Yeah, this dude is Alfred. This dude basically is Alfred with ice powers and, you know, a fox demeanor. Or wolf demeanor. Nice.
Kindly fall into despair.
Nice. Alright. There we go. Get some of this. Go down these stairs.
Lilac is over there. Let's go talk to her.
So you actually came. Miss Lilac, are you sure you don't want me to meet those people? Of course. I've never been so sure about anything in my life. I've been really looking forward to this day. You have no idea what Mockingbird's approval means to me. I've never been so needed by anyone before. With all due respect, may I ask you something? Do you approve of yourself before you seek the approval of others? Wow, my man got deep to a kid. That's crazy. What does that mean? It's almost time. I have to get going. Man, you have to get so metaphysical and philosophical with a child right now? That's crazy. That's our meeting? This is our meeting? Alright. I propose a few kicks. Okay, well, one of you guys bought in.
You've done well, Cole. Come a little closer. I'm not finished. You cannot stop me.
Alright. There we go. Boom.
Is Lilac really okay?
She may just need some time. But I believe she'll wake up. People need to go through some ups and downs in life to realize what they truly desire.
This chosen one reporting for duty. You've just wow. Codename K. You're very punctual indeed. Welcome, my fellow companion of justice. I've had that painting praised. It's the real deal. You're certainly capable, worthy of being chosen one. The chosen one, sorry. Great. Can I be one of you now? Of course. We need talent like you. Just kidding. I didn't expect you to fall for this, but then, what would you expect from a young lady who's been waited on hand and foot? You don't seriously believe that you're the chosen one, do you? You don't, right? But you said that you needed my power. We're actually interested in your parents. You think we'd have gone through all this trouble if they weren't rich? Isn't Mockingbird about helping the poor and needy by robbing the rich? That's exactly what we're doing. You are the rich, aren't you? Liars, all of you. We did lie to you, but I don't think it's your own fault. What are you guys planning? I'm warning you. I still have a few tricks up my sleeve. Who doesn't? Mine is right here. It's showtime, my attendant buddy.
Lycon! No way! You...
Yeah, damn, bro. First off, how limber are you that you can just straight lift your leg like that? Like, that is impressive. Second,
Deal?
damn, that is one headache that man ain't getting up from.
With you.
A few days ago.
Master Proxy, I need your help. To investigate this so-called Mockingbird, I attempted to get in contact with them to express my desire to join their organization. Through my own methods, I found out that they had already looked into my background and knew that although I am currently working for Miss Lilac's family, I am actually loyal to an unknown master. Could I trouble you with putting on an act with me? I would like you to meet with them, posing as this unknown master.
Leave it to me.
Smart old man. He set up to make it look like he was working with them to get Lilac there in order for him to assure her safety during the whole thing. Smart old geezer. You and Lycon pick up the call from Mockingbird.
So you are the one who wishes to join Mockingbird. You may call me Codename K. What do you think? It's a great name, ain't it? Doesn't it sound awe-inspiring?
K? That's a weird name.
It's Codename K. Don't just get rid of words in other people's names. Without the codename part, it won't show any of the awesome epicness of me being a final villainous boss.
Oh, so you are also into the trending subcultures among young people?
What trending subcultures? I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, you must be the rumored attendant Lycon and the Gemini gods. Wait a minute. What the heck is Gemini gods? That's clearly not a real name.
My master has many enemies. Please understand that they cannot reveal their true name.
They're enemies? Very well then. Since we're all in the same line of business, I'll be straight with you. Lilac is our golden ticket, and we put in a lot of effort to get her to fight. We gotta squeeze every last drop we can get. We plan to take care of her for a bit after she mistakenly stumbles into the Hollow, and then contact her parents for some of that dough. You have a similar plan, right? How about we work together? We can split it 70-30. 70 for us, 30 for you.
Isn't that just kidnapping?
Kidnapping? How very ignorant of you. We're just taking a little fee for looking after a poor kid in the Hollow. So what do you say?
Lycon, what's your recommendation?
Master, I believe this is an acceptable transaction. It's a deal.
So it's settled. Quick and forthright as expected of a fellow business person. I'll send you the time and location later.
We shall eagerly await your message. should do it. Once we are there, we can pretend to work with them, photograph all the evidence of their wrongdoings, and then send the evidence to public security. Thank you for your cooperation. You are quite adept at acting.
Just what kind of identity did you give me?
Simply put, you are an influential and all-powerful head honcho of a crime syndicate that delights in doing evil. You have a network of elite agents at your beck and call, and I am one of your humble enforcers. Ah, right. There is something else I would like to discuss with you. Please do not inform Miss Lilac of any of this just yet. Speaking from personal experience, an encounter such as this cannot be resolved purely through reliance on others. We can help Miss Lilac deal with this threat, but we cannot protect her forever. She must see through this conspiracy herself. Perhaps this may be somewhat cruel, but in the long term, it will help her.
Yeah, you're right. Let's do it then.
Thank you. I believe in Miss Lilac and her ability to overcome this.
Mr. Lycon, you didn't betray me?
Miss Lilac, until our contract ends, I am your humble attendant. An attendant will never betray their master.
Damn you! You dare toy with me? Do you know who I am? I'm the great leader of Mockingbird!
Greatest leader, bro. You just another one of these bozos with the fucking target helmet. What are you talking about? You don't even got a distinct face.
Surrender and admit your guilt now. I trust that public security will not administer too harsh of a punishment.
No, I won't go to jail. Never. I have no other choice. It's time you have a taste of Mockingbird's claws!
Alright, you wanna scrap? Let's go.
I shouldn't have gotten mad after you guys helped me.
Bro said I'm the greatest leader. Bro, you don't even have a face. You're not even a distinguished character in this game. You're just a regular old enemy NPC.
Please deliver your final judgment.
Yeah, maybe you got a little bit of muscles, but that's all you got.
What did Lycon just say?
You never fail to impress me, Esquire Lycon. Esquire Lycon, it's time to showcase your real power.
She's getting even more edgy.
Chainsaw Girl, you fucking on these guys. Let's go.
Let's go now, shall we? Come a little closer. You've done well, Corin. Better take your beating.
Please get some rest.
Don't
Use
be
my ult on them.
afraid.
And then switch out to like, yeah. Oh, double ult them, yeah.
I'll try to make the cuts clean. As you command. Watch me.
This.
Oh, okay. I forgot I forgot their little bang boo ghosts are like long range projectiles as well, and I was wondering like why am I standing in the attack pose and I feel the feedback from attacking something, but I don't see what I'm hitting. Forgot they like go and target anything if I'm not locked in or locked on, better said.
You cannot stop me. Accept this.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'll give it my best shot.
Tear them to pieces.
All right.
Stand still.
Let me clean this up.
Hmm?
On the day of revelation.
Beat the piss out that man. God damn. Oh, look at that. He does have a face. But it's too late now.
You could get it, Mockingbird. Allow me to give you a warning. Never say that name again, or else no one will be able to save you. It is done. They should no longer be able to pose a threat.
That was an impressive speech, Lycon.
Yes. After we parted ways before, I took some time learning this trendy subculture. Miss Lilac, what did you think of my performance? Was it acceptable?
No, come on. Stop with the waterworks, kid.
I am so terribly sorry. It appears my imitation of popular subculture was so poor, I have angered you to tears.
Lilac isn't crying because she's angry at you.
That's right. I just got ether in my eye. That's all.
Yeah, sure, you got ether in your eye. And my man didn't just threaten to log someone off the server permanently a moment ago. Sure.
When Mockingbird first reached out to me, I did notice they were really focused on me. They were super sus. But then they said I was one of the chosen. They said they needed my power. And no one has ever said anything like that to me before. And then it was like I just stopped thinking. I'm so sorry.
So long as you learn from this experience and be more vigilant in the future.
Miss Lilac, I don't think you need to be so harsh on yourself. Each and every person will have experiences like this of some sort. I once walked the wrong path as well, but it's all right. If one can turn back in time, they will manage to find their true path in life.
Thank you. Now that I think about it, that was so embarrassing. I can't believe I was going around proudly calling myself the companion of justice. In reality, I just got tricked by a bunch of bad guys.
Well, I think what we're doing now is in the name of justice, don't you? It is only thanks to you that we were able to gain video evidence of their crimes and take them down.
Mr. Lycon.
I'm really sorry to ruin the mood here, but how are we going to move the people we knocked out of the hollow? Should I call PubSec?
That is indeed an issue. If needed, I can.
Hey, what are you doing here? Were you the ones who called?
Public security? Why are they here?
Oh, I almost forgot. Before I entered the hollow, I set an automatic SOS. If I were gone too long, my phone would automatically call PubSec.
Ah, smart kid. Never mind. You know what? I give her credit. Smart kid. She set her phone to do an SOS if it took too long to go to PubSec, so PubSec's agents would come here, which means if it came to it, I believe Seth and his team would have come in here then.
Huh. I didn't expect Lilac to be so prepared.
What's up with these tied-up people?
They're all criminals.
I believe that sums it up. We took video evidence of the criminal activities that were being committed. We will submit it all to public security shortly.
I see. Well then, I'll take these suspects back with me.
Excuse me? I'm really sorry for causing all this trouble. It's because of me that all this happened in the first place.
Why are you apologizing? We should be thanking you. You helped public security take down an entire criminal syndicate. Good job, young lady.
Huh?
That's right, Miss Lilac. I think you do deserve the title Companion of Justice.
Thank you all so much! Hello! I brought some desserts. Please, have some. I hope you like them. My friend recommended this flavor to me, and I bought Mom and Dad some too. It should taste real good. Well,
Nice.
actually, after what happened, word had been going around that one of the students helped PubSec take down a huge crime syndicate. Everyone's real curious who it is, and saying how amazing that student is. I know it's only thanks to you. Okay, so recently, I had an idea. And the true heroes are always behind the scenes. I've decided to draw my own comic series based on the topic. The protag, intent on becoming a hero, and after experiencing all kinds of encounters, eventually realizes that true justice exists in everything he's done. A story like that, yeah.
Wow, that's an epic story. And you know how to draw too? Impressive.
I've read a lot of comics. And though I might not be all that great at drawing now, I want to try.
I think that's a marvelous idea.
I think so too. Thank you so much. This all really means a lot to me. Mr. Lycon, Mom and Dad said that your contract with our family ended. They said you didn't renew it because your schedule is already so stacked. Though it's sad to see you go. I guess it can't be helped. But there's something I want to say to you. You're the best attendant I've ever had.
I am honored to receive such praise from you.
Guess I'll be off then. Let's have dessert together again, when we get the chance.
You seem surprised.
Lilac seems to be doing well. I didn't think she would recover so quickly.
I believe the reason Miss Lilac was susceptible to manipulation was because no one had ever expressed belief in her in such a way before. Her parents didn't spend much time with her due to work, and others her age didn't understand her hobbies. Thankfully, she has now found a passion to pursue, become closer with her parents, and made new friends. I am truly happy for her. By the way, here is your compensation. It is as we agreed. Double your usual fee. I am, as ever, grateful for your help. Without you, this wouldn't have gone as smoothly as it did.
Don't mention it. Come find us if you need anything like this again.
Of course. You are the best proxy I know. Truly. By the way, public security has confirmed that the people we took care of were merely copycats of Mockingbird. They used the name Mockingbird for their scams and deception.
You've known they were fakes for a while, haven't you?
I see nothing gets past you. You could say that I am quite familiar with the real Mockingbird. Thus, when I heard the name, I already knew something was amiss.
How do you know Mockingbird? And just how familiar are you with them? I bet that's a story.
I was once deeply involved.
Wait, so you mean to say...
Yes, it is exactly what you think. Now you know me in my entirety. I sincerely hope that this doesn't frighten you.
You
If
be
I may,
Mockingbird, yeah.
allow me to share another secret.
Or a part of Mockingbird.
In reality, I have had contact with this edgy concept before. Or this popular subculture, I suppose. I've even
Bro,
memorized
this dude is literally Alfred. They took Alfred, made him into a Wolfman, and put him in this video game.
Really? Care to perform one or two?
Well, if that is your wish, allow me to say now that if you wish to laugh, please do. There is no need to hold it back on my account. It would not be good for your health. Well then, let me begin. I offer this supreme honor to you. In this land of sin and virtue, solemnly do I swear. Humility, courage, integrity, compassion, fairness, self-sacrifice, devotion, honor. I shall never compromise in my fight against evil. I shall never back down in my goal to uplift the downtrodden. I shall never betray my loyalty to my companions.
It's loyalty to justice. Oh, Lycon, I can't believe you're having trouble memorizing such simple lines. Could it be that there's something wrong with you here?
Shut it! Speaking of, why am I the only one who has to recite these cheesy as all hell lines?
Because my performance is impeccable and so I need no extra training. You, on the other hand, have slipped up thrice already.
So what? We still got the job done.
Using violence every time is so very boring. In any case, I want far more than just this. Imagine it, Lycon. One day, we will be like those who stand at the top, under the spotlight of praise and defamation, admiration and loathing, faith or betrayal. So, doesn't that sound super entertaining?
Save your daydreams for after we get this job done.
It looks like I must
Mockingbird Gallery.
It matters not. It's about time for a reunion, dear traitor.
Oh shit. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Okay. Why does I think I've taken too much information today? I feel like I've gotten to know Lycon a bit better. Yeah, I think so too. But since he was willing to share all of this with us, it proves Lycon trusts us. Everything that happened must have been very draining, right? You should get some rest. Rest? Let's rest. Alright, and we finished the third and final for Lycon's Agent Archive, and the true heroes are always behind the scene.